I'm gonna be cutting some more sponge, and what I use is a hot wire. I got this and I got a hot wire there. It's made out of a B string of an electric guitar, and it's plugged to my my PC charger, and I'll simply run the sponge through the wire. Okay, and I came up with a way of getting this in place. I simply used some clamps and some L pieces of wood and got it stuck to the table, and now it's connected. Let me cut the phone. Oh, wait. There's one thing which is not okay. It has to be stretched. And now it is. There's one thing going wrong here, which is it has to be as stretched as can be. So let me okay, now the wire is stretched. I'm gonna okay. It's more or less okay. It's not completely like the straightest ever, but it will work for what I want. Okay. Okay. Right now, as I told you, I'm building the spongy thing to put inside the FPV backpack so that these things go well in place and without moving around. My quantum goggles and my radio. This one, the FlySky TH9XB or the FlySky i6. And so what I'm doing first is I'm gluing the sponge with, I'm using contact glue, and I'm basically gluing things together. So let me keep on doing that and I'll show you. And then I'll show you how I'll put my backpack together. Everything packed up. So what you do to use this glue is you apply 2 coats of glue, one on this side and one on the other edge where you want to glue. And once you have it done, you simply press them together, and believe me, this is the best thing to glue sponge. This is like the best thing I can think of for this work. It really gets everything in place perfectly. Once it's dry, if you try and remove it, the foam, the sponge, whatever you want to call it, in Portuguese we call it sponge, in English I think it's foam, the correct translation, but once it's dry, if you try and split it apart, this will simply get broken. It will like be ripped out to pieces, but will not but the glue will not come off. So I'm applying the glue in the edge I want to glue. Basically what you do with this is you apply one coat of glue on each of the parts you want to glue together, and then you wait like for a few minutes to the point where you touch it and it is not sticking anymore. It's like dry, and then you just put two parts together, you press it, and that's it. After 24 hours it's never coming off again. So make this okay. Right now, if I touch it, it's not sticking anymore, so alright. No. Okay, now it is in place the way I want it. Okay, gonna be able to fit this here. Yes, babe. Yes, yes, yes. Now I'm gonna cut a strip out of this one for this side. So for this side, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna remove a bit more. And I'm gonna apply glue to all the edges and glue it in place. Press it firmly. Okay. Apply glue to the other one. And I got this foam from an old couch I've disassembled. We had an old couch that was about to go to rubbish, and so I've disassembled it, and I kept the foam, sponge, whatever you want to call it, because I knew that these things, they are always handy, and as you can see, it is actually becoming handy right now for this job. Okay, this is done. Now for this side, I'm gonna cut it about here. Then I'm gonna put some in the middle. Okay, let me turn this around. Well, this one sit there to dry. I'm gonna apply the glue on this side. And I had seen someone saying that to glue this together you would have to wait about 20 minutes for the glue to dry, for the glue to stop being sticky. That's the point where you must put both parts together. But honestly, with this one, I don't know if it has something to do with the brand. This is one of the best brands out there, this one I bought. But it only takes like a couple seconds and you can straight away put both pieces together, and as you see, they stay in place pretty good. They're not going anywhere. Okay. Okay, and this is pretty much how it's gonna end up once it's all finished. And then all this is gonna go inside my FPV backpack. For now, I'm just trying to figure out where is the right place for the thing to be. So I'm gonna draw a line here and another one here, so that I know where I should apply the glue. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty much okay in this place. Cut a little bit of this one because it's too long. I want it to be, right now it's the exact length I want. Okay, let's apply some more glue. Okay. You must clean your brush with cleaner, the same you use for paint, like solving. Now let me get the backpack and we'll see how this fits inside. It's not completely dry yet, but just for testing, you know, we can give it a test. I can reinforce the sides. Okay, I got it finished. Sides were reinforced with another layer of foam. This is old foam, but for what I need it will be enough. And now I'll let it dry for a couple hours and it will be ready to go inside my FPV backpack.